the dictator of Venezuela and the previous one, because we had Chavez, now we have Maduro, they have been always been receiving support from the Chinese Communist Party in many different ways. For example, in Venezuela, we have Chinese slaves working in the fields of Venezuela, and they gave them like rice and water, and they built stuff for the government. And we know for sure they're slaves. They are not getting well paid or well fed, and they live in horrendous. And this is also going on in other countries as well, but I'm speaking for Venezuela. Also, another of the problems that we had in Venezuela is that the Chinese Communist Party gave too much money to the regime in lending lots of money that we wouldn't afford to pay. So now the policy from the Communist Chinese Party to Venezuela is that we give them oil as a way to repay the debt that we have. We have to give them free oil. And some friends of mine, they say that it's probably going to be around 70 years of oil, free oil to the Communist Party to repay all of that.
I'm curious as to how much do you know about how the CCP has infiltrated the U.S.?
Yeah, I think it's terrible, and I think it's a real threat. I mean, the Communist Party has to be stopped, and it's a real threat. But also, if there's any Chinese people listening, I encourage you to stand up for what is right.
We, the new federal state of China, we're here to take down the Chinese Communist Party. We're not just anti-CCP.
I definitely think you're doing the right job, and people should support more of what you're doing, because everything is at stake here. This is not about China or about Iran or Russia. This is about between good and evil. I support you guys.
So do you have a few words to say to our Chinese patriots?
In communist Poland, there was a subversive radio station, and they were talking to Polish people about liberating from communism. Nobody knew how much people were listening. So one day they said, if you are listening to us, please blink your lights. And that was in Warsaw, which is a city of Poland. And all of a sudden, all around in the city, blinking lights. And they noticed we are alone. We are not alone. There are many people listening to us. And that inspired the solidarity movement to get rid of communism in Poland. So I encourage you to keep doing what you're doing. I hope you win.